Resolution. My partners and I stand firmly resolved that the federal government should ban the use of speed cameras on roadways in the United States of America. We offer the following case against the status quo. Contention 1, harms needs. A. Speed cameras do not improve road safety and in fact cause accidents as well. Evidence 1. In a study of how effective different types of speed enforcement were, including speed humps, cushions, speed cameras, and other forms, speed humps reduce speeds and speed-related accidents 44% of the time, while speed cameras only reduce speeds and accidents only 22% of the time. Speed cameras generate revenue. Evidence 2. It does not reduce the speed of the 85th percentile of drivers after the speed cameras. Speeds recorded before and after an Arizona highway speed camera were almost identical according to the following study. And then evidence 3 causes drivers to suddenly brake, resulting in more accidents. A. Vehicles up to 1 mile back from the initial braking vehicle press their brakes as well. Evidence B. Harm B. No witness, accuser to the alleged crime committed, and people are wrongly accused for crimes. Evidence 1. Cameras do not provide an eyewitness or an accuser that people are entitled to when fighting the claims in court. A. In the Sixth Amendment to the of the United States Constitution, in the Confrontation Clause, it states that in all prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to be confronted with the witness against him. C. Cameras are insensitive to the context of the situation. 1. Speed limit signs are posted as the speed that is assumed to be safe. Different weather conditions could cause the safe speed to be much lower than the posted speed, while during the daytime, with no motorists on the road, would result in a higher... That's not even completed. Wow. Harm D. Cameras are an invasion of people's rights to privacy. 1. Speed cameras that record pictures of the occupants of a vehicle are an invasion of privacy. A. Some cameras record full frontal and rear images of vehicles in the vicinity of the vehicle being recorded for a citation. 2. Recording a motorist's location is an invasion of personal privacy as well. Contention 2, inherency. A. Various laws across 509 communities in the United States allow for the use of red light cameras. Various laws allowing speed cameras are used in 80 communities. 1. SB 277 in Maryland passed in 2009. The affirmative has developed a plan to solve the problems in the status quo. Point 1, mandates. A. All speed cameras will be removed from the roadways in the United States. 1. The cameras will be removed and dismantled. B. Speed cameras will be illegal to set up on roadways. 1. Putting a speed camera up on any roadway in the United States will be punishable by up to a $2,500 fine and up to 1 year in prison in the case of an individual setting it up, and the cameras will be removed. 2. In the case of a corporation, company, or organization setting a camera up, a $10,000 fine will be invoked per camera and the cameras will be removed. Point 2, enforcement. A. The committee that the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration elected will oversee the enforcement of this legislation. 1. The NHTSA will ensure that all police agencies will enforce the legislation. B. All federal, state, and local police agencies will enforce this. 1. Putting a speed camera up on any roadway in the United States will be punishable by up to a $2,500 fine and up to 1 year in prison. Point 3, administration. A. A committee of 20 members elected by the NHTSA will oversee the administration, enforcement, and funding of this legislation. B. The committee will analyze the status of the enforcement of this legislation and adjust policy. Funding. Point 4, funding. A. The dismantled speed cameras will be sold to other countries to pay for the cost of removing them. B. Any current citations issued by speed cameras will be redirected to pay for the cost of removal of the cameras. Our last contention proves that our plan will solve the problems. Contention 3, solvency. A. Safety will not be decreased with the removal of the cameras, and the accidents they cause will be solved by 1. The lack of speed cameras causing uneasiness in motorists and the possible replacement of speed cameras with other speed enforcement techniques. B. Harm 2. The lack of accusers in the cases where people were wrongly accused will be solved by 1. Removing the speed cameras and having only active police officers issuing traffic citations. C. Harm-free traffic citations issued by speed cameras wrongly out of context will be solved by 1. Having police officers who are able to determine the context of a situation, issuing traffic citations. And D. Harm-4, the invasion of people's right to privacy will be solved by 1. Not having speed cameras records and any information about motorists and their locations or passengers. I now stand open for cross-examination.